Hey, New Life, it's Pastor Steve. Welcome to my backyard. I'm going to try to get this in. It looks like some storms are blowing in. I want to talk to you today about a group of Psalms. They're some of my favorite. There's a group of about, I think it's like 14 to 20, I don't remember the exact number, but it's from Psalms 120 to about Psalms 134. They're called the Psalms of Ascent. And what makes them special is that the people of Israel would either sing or recite these psalms as they were going up to the festivals, going to the temple, going to their places of celebration where they would meet with the Lord several times a year. And it was a way that they prepared themselves for the festival. It was a way they would prepare themselves to meet the Lord. And it just got me thinking about how we prepare ourselves for services when we go to church, when we go to meet with the Lord and be with each other. And what I love about the whole Old Testament is you get a peek and a glimpse in how God instructed the Israelites to do basically everything, to do life in general. That He had an input in from everything, in how they went to the bathroom, to how they ate, to how they dressed, to how they did worship, to how they did weddings and funerals and work, and how they treated each other. There was a roadmap for them, basically, how to do life. And one of the things that really speaks to me in this group of Psalms is this was a roadmap of how to approach coming to meet with the Lord and coming to gather as a group of people to meet the Lord. And I think it's really interesting if you start reading some of these Psalms that it's not just all like praise and worship, although there is some of that. But look at the very first Psalm, Psalm 120, verse 1. It says, "I took my troubles to the Lord. I cried out to Him, and He answered my prayer." That is something that they would be singing or praying or reciting as they were going to the meeting place, as they were gathering, as they were preparing their hearts. If you go to the next Psalm, Psalm 121, it says in verse 1, "I look up to the mountains. Does my help come from there? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He will not let you stumble. The one who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, He who watches over Israel never slumbers or sleeps." I want to encourage you as a body, as a group of believers, as a family, that when we gather together on Sundays, and eventually when we get back together on Wednesdays, whenever we gather together to worship, start pouring over these Psalms from Psalms 120 to 134 and use them to prepare your heart. Use them to get yourself, because remember, worship is a heart posture. Worship is a place that our heart postures us, not just bless the Lord with our worship, but to meet Him face to face. It's a give and take. We give, we receive back from Him, and it really just depends on the place and the posture of our hearts of how well we're able to do that. So I want to encourage you as we come together for services, prepare your heart, get it postured to meet with the Lord. And as you saw in the first Psalm I read, it was about even remembering to bring your troubles to the Lord. Yeah, there's another scripture, I forget exactly where it's located in the Bible. It says, pray about everything. There's nothing that's too insignificant or small to bring before the Lord. So I want to encourage you guys to use these Psalms to help prepare your heart, to posture yourselves, to meet with Him, to bring your life to Him and lay it at His feet, bring every small detail in, to remind you that He is our help, He is our hope, He's our comforter, He's our protector, our provider. These things posture us and get us into the place where we can commune with Him. All right, I hope that was useful to you guys. I really am enjoying just being back in services together, leading worship with you as New Life is just the best. You guys are worshipers. I love that you guys will go for it. You will press in, and it's just every single time is special, and you make my job easy in some respects. Love you guys. Have a great week. I'll see you on Sunday.